One thing that impacted me most through the Holocaust field trip was getting to talk to the survivors and seeing actual stuff from the Holocaust.
Definitely talking with the Holocaust survivors.
Probably going and looking at the shoes, because just picturing the people in the shoes, it really had an effect.
Getting to talk to the Holocaust survivors was probably the most part that hit me the most.
It wasn't quite exactly an exhibit, it was the boxcar.
One thing that impacted me the most from the Holocaust survivors was how the guy said to realize how lucky we have it compared to what they did back then.
The one Holocaust survivor that we talked to got a letter at towards the end, and he said he was from this lady, and it was about his uncle. So then he found the lady and talked to her about his uncle, and it was just really cool to see that.
Getting to talk to them and hear their story, it was just crazy how all their families were murdered and how they tried to escape, but he got shot the one time and he showed us the bullet wound in his leg, and it was just terrible.
The second to last guy that I talked to, he was saying, always love your family, love your friends, and love the people that are around you.
They told us that if we learned anything from them, they wanted it to be that we should love life and love all of our fellow humans, because we never know when we might need them to stand up for us.
The question I can't get out of my head is, why would someone do something so sick and twisted?
What could have caused somebody to do such a horrible thing?
Why did people think that Hitler would take power? How did they think that it was a great idea to have a crazy man basically speaking about how he was going to eradicate living human beings?
Did the Nazis have a choice? How Hitler rose to power?
How did the Nazis come to power? How did so many people just join them without question?
How did society let this happen to so many innocent people? Even young and old, they just had their lives ripped away from them.
How could such a person do such horrible things?
How did he kill so many innocent people?
Why didn't it get stopped sooner?
A message that will stay with me after visiting the Holocaust Museum will be something that a Holocaust survivor said. He said that we can't let ourselves be consumed with hate and anger.
We should never forget what happened, and that we always have to keep it going so that something like that never happens again.
How lucky we have it, and how we didn't have to go through anything like that. And one of the survivors said was just to be happy and realize how lucky we are to be alive.
How what we say and what we think matters. If we think differently about one another and we try to discriminate against one another, we're only going to cause more problems for ourselves.
No matter what I go through in life, I can't forget what happened in the Holocaust.
When I left the Holocaust Museum, I thought differently of the way we're so quick to judge others.
When I leave the museum, I will think differently about everything that I saw.
How I treat people in my everyday life.
How I should be more thankful for the family and friends that I have in my life, and being able to choose my choices.
Everything, and how I've taken everything for granted. Those people had nothing to eat, barely any clothes. They took their shoes. We walk around every day with clothes on our backs, food in our mouths, and shoes on our feet.
After coming back from the museum, every student in our 10th grade class signed a picture of a Holocaust survivor, which we took while we were at the museum. This is our way to thank them for learning how to promote tolerance in the future.